Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest Strictly Come Dancing dances. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be taking another look at the Strictly routines that we're still laughing about today. If your favourite didn't make the list, be sure to check out our other video, because we may have covered it there. Which Strictly dance always makes you chuckle? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Cha-Cha-Cha to Love Potion Number 9 by Hansel Martinez, Ed Balls and Katya Jones. While Ed's dances often tended to be slightly on the mad side, for Halloween week, this actually worked in his favour. The mad scientist routine was more funny than frightful, and Ed's theatrical facial expressions just add to the overall hilarity. This actually ended up being one of his highest scoring dances too, so we can only assume that the judges were more focused on his face than his actual footwork. As always, Ed's performance is packed with entertainment and evokes a smidge of pure joy. And if the show was based on that alone, he would have won hands down. Number 9, Couple's Choice to the Simpsons theme, Max George and Dianne Buswell. In a year that was constantly trying to out-weird itself, Strictly got in on the action with this bizarre Simpsons movie-inspired dance. Dressed as Homer and Marge, and yes, there was yellow body paint involved, Max and Dianne perform a very animated and comical couple's choice routine. The dance itself was pretty great, even earning them their highest score, but the whole spectacle was absolutely bananas. From giant inflatable donuts to using Dianne's legs as a saxophone, we were genuinely impressed, confused and amused in equal measure. By the end, even Max seemed stunned by this completely bonkers performance.
Oh my god.
Number 8, Samba to Tico by Carmen Miranda, Susannah Constantine and Anton Beke. In her Strictly Dance debut, the What Not to Wear presenter appears in an oversized dress and Carmen Miranda-esque headpiece to match. In a funny and memorable twist, she opens up the skirt to reveal Anton Beke hiding inside, shaking his maracas. The dance pretty much goes downhill from there though, as her performance is deemed rather lackluster and she mostly just shuffles around awkwardly, all while Anton grins through every uncoordinated step. Craig even brings his one paddle out of its 9-year retirement just for this dance. Still, long after the dance is over, all we can think about is Anton and his maracas. Number 7, Cha-Cha-Cha to Pata Pata by Miriam Makeba, Bill Bailey and Oti Mabuse. Before embarking on his Strictly journey, Bill insisted that he had no intention of being just the comedy act, but that didn't stop his week 1 routine from leaving us all smiling. Bringing all the dad dancing to the Cha-Cha-Cha, Bill's early technique perhaps leaves a little to be desired, but even if the moves weren't quite there at this early stage, his passion radiates from every fibre of his being. Although he only scored a 15 with this one, it was one of the most enjoyable dances of the night. And as we all know now, it was Bill who got the last laugh in the end.
Bill and Oti!
Number 6, American Smooth to Is This the Way to Amarillo by Tony Christie, Ed Balls and Katya Jones. Every week we looked forward to seeing what treats this memorable Strictly partnership would deliver, and they never disappointed. While we wouldn't exactly call this dance smooth, Ed certainly delivers a routine that we would never forget. There were audible gasps in the studio and likely across the country when Ed nearly drops Katya during an ambitious lift. But once the initial shock faded away, we couldn't help but chuckle. Once we knew that Katya was alright, of course. Say what you will about his technique, but props to Ed for his efforts and for always finding new ways to entertain us. Number 5, Cha 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 to You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer, Mark Benton and Iveta Lukosiute.
Can't touch this.
Far be it for us to decide if hip-hop has a place in the world of ballroom and Latin, but this dance speaks for itself. Replicating MC Hammer's look from the video, Mark performs a cha-cha-cha like nothing we'd ever seen before. Fusing the rapper's moves with the traditional Latin steps, this dance will leave you smiling at the end. While it wasn't necessarily to everyone's liking, we can all agree that we'll probably never see anything like it again. It's an underrated Strictly gem, perhaps because no one can quite believe it actually happened. Number 4, Salsa to Mambo Italiano by Dean Martin, and Whitcomb and Anton de Beke. Going into the salsa, Anne insisted on performing a dance that Queen Victoria could have watched without blushing. She needn't have worried though, as the only thing her dance evoked was utter bemusement. Her salsa, if you can call it that, scored just 1 point from Craig, becoming Strictly's lowest scoring salsa in doing so. Although if 0 were an option, we're sure he would have scored her that instead. While the salsa is usually known for its fast, fun, and rhythmic beats, Anne forgoes all that to give us a hilariously ridiculous performance that never fails to leave us in stitches. Number 3, Charleston 2-0 to Hero from Hercules, Jamie Lang and Karen Hauer. After landing in the dance-off the week before, Jamie was determined to muscle his way back into the competition. Before the music even starts, we're already reveling in his costume, fake tan, and hilarious wig. Jamie is determined to squeeze every ounce of fun out of this whimsical Charleston, and he's taking us along for the ride as well. Even once the dance ends, the comedy continues as he ungracefully dismounts Karen from their final lift. Naturally, we were all thrilled when this dance was selected as the judge's choice for the final, and we could all enjoy it all over again. Number 2, Cha 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 to It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls, Mike Bushell and Katya Jones. Mike and Katya had their fair share of wacky dances, but learning that they'd be performing a Magic Mike themed routine for Movie Week had us all on the edge of our seats. Mike channels his inner Channing Tatum as he slides down a pole dressed as a fireman, before revealing his sparkly outfit underneath. However, that's pretty much where the magic ends, as he gives us a rather clunky cha-cha-cha that's more silly than sexy. Of course, the moment that got everyone talking was Katya's tumble, which she styles out while urging her partner to keep dancing. Number 1, Samba to Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel by Tavares, Anne Whitcomb and Anton de Beke. Oh, Anne Whitcomb. Who could possibly forget these brighter-than-the-sun yellow outfits as she and Anton performed what they claim to be a samba? It lacked any style, rhythm, coordination, or really anything that resembles a dance move. Instead, it looked more like Anton had choreographed a series of unusual ways to polish the dance floor. Making it to the quarterfinals, viewers seemingly never tired of watching Anne make a fool of herself, and she seemed to be having a good time too. Anne Whitcomb was renowned for her hilariously awful performances, but this one is simply a cut above the rest. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.